What is up, everybody? We got an active chat this morning. There's already a bunch of people up in here. We love to see that. So you know what? Let's get some business out of the way since we have so many people here already. Just like the stream real quick. If you have the capabilities of liking a stream, like this stream. Let's get even more people in here because boy, do we have stuff to talk about. We streamed twice yesterday, right? We had the morning marketplace and then we had the late night stream. And I'm like, okay, it seems like we've gotten most of the news. So tomorrow will be an easy day. We'll catch up on some basketball. Bang. Not even Cool Cat's still not out, but we get a rare pack drop today, baby. We get a rare pack drop. Virtual card shows starting it out right. Don't get your hopes up. I love it. I love it. I'm curious to see, right? Like how many were in line for the Rising Stars Challenge? Do we think there's going to be more in line for the Rising Stars Challenge or less? Because it's a little bit more expensive, right? And I don't know. How do you guys feel about this pack in general? I feel like I was more excited for the Rising Stars than I am for this one. I don't know why that is, but that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the, oh my God, Frankie. Thank you. Hey, I'll take it. Max is on TV and gets paid. I'll take it. Also, marketplace went a little bonkers, huh? So I'm seeing two things, right? It seems like the average for the 35K moments went up, right? Is that what I'm hearing? It seems like that went up, but the challenges, oh my God, the challenges are dipping. So if you're looking at like trying to complete a Seeing Stars challenge, woo, I'm excited. I'm excited for these pack drops too. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like today, but depending on how things are going, at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time, we might run a little stream. Run a little stream. But yeah, that's what Dana said. I'm more excited for every single rookie first moment will be in this pack. That's true. That's true. Should I go for the pack today? Listen, I think the best way to get involved in Top Shot, like when people are always like, what are the best buys? Right now, the packs still have the most value. So though I say I'm not as excited for this pack drop as I was for the Rising Stars pack, I still am going for that pack, baby. I'm still going for it. Series 2 Halliburton for 75, 4K out of 35K. That's pretty good. I'm all about Halliburton. So any Halliburton is good Halliburton, I believe. Yeah, I like that. I want to, like, is the chat's main thought here to get this pack? Is that where everyone's at right now? Yeah, that's where that's where I'm at too, Elvis. Like I am, no matter the pack, it's like, ooh, this is exciting. This is exciting. We get to be in line. So I'm totally there with you right now. Yeah, I want to dig into some of the stuff last night. What are some of the biggest drops you saw in the marketplace? Because I do think there's some real value out there today. Let's do the Seeing Stars challenge first. Let's cover that first. So let me get out of the full face. And holy hell, did these Seeing Stars drop? I don't know if y'all saw this, but those really dropped. And I'm going to go over the numbers right now, but when we looked at it yesterday, right, the Durant, I believe, was going for 2,800, right? I think that one, or 2,600 maybe, and the LeBron was going for over 4,000. Right now, LeBron is going for 3,300. It went down almost like $800 last night, and the Durant is down to 2K. What's so interesting about that is the Durant one's still going on. Right. So like still going on. And I was trying to see like which one still had held value. So yesterday when we were looking at it, Luka or Dame, I know Dame was 300 because that's the one I own. So I pay attention to that. He's down $60. Luka was the other one that stood out because I was like, I bet Luka still held value, and he's still $700. He was $780 when we looked at this yesterday. Right. So he went down to $80. So I don't know, man, if you are, Anfax, of course, I finished the Seeing Stars challenge before the pack announcement. I think what we have to remember is that, sure, you spent a little bit more than you probably needed to because of today. I'm You still gotta remember you did it for the reward. You did it for the challenge. You're getting that other moment back that's gonna be a lower serial and it's a superstar. So I think it's hard to peg when it's at the top and when it's at the bottom, right? It's really hard to do that. So as long as you're happy that you're getting that challenge, that's how you have to look at it. You can't kick yourself after the fact. Jay says, sold my Julius Randle for 122. Happy about it this morning. Yeah, it's crazy that they're dipping. They are dipping. C. White, lots of Series 1 commons with minted moments, not in packs. Shouldn't those have been burned by now? Example, Colin Sexton Series 1. So did they, and I could totally have missed this, so keep that for, like, remember that. Did they announce they were doing that with Series 1 commons too? Because the only thing I saw the burn happening with was Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals. So if I missed that, let me know. Let me know. Ooh, Denslow. Here we go. Looking to invest 10K. Anything you think I should grab? I was thinking maybe Rising Stars Challenge, but I don't know. I also already have LeBron completed. 10K, huh? Let's look at just one buy for 10K, just because that's fun. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but let's look at, because it's fun. Also, shout out to those coffee grinders this morning. Ooh, man. I'm going to have to take this weekend off from talking because my voice, we're having a battle. All right, let's look. We're going to filter. 10K is a fun one, right? And this is probably out of a lot of people's range, like myself. That doesn't mean it's not fun to look, right? Let's see. Oh, Chetty Osman Cosmic. You want to start with a Cosmic? No, I don't. Wow, DeAndre, man, we talk about this a lot. Series 1, DeAndre Houghton. You think because he's on the Suns, DeAndre Houghton, DeAndre Ayton. Whoo! I mean, this is the reason this one becomes risky is because we still don't know like what DeAndre Ayton's going to look like. But oh my God, like if Ayton again high on the Suns, whoo, that's fun. That's a fun one. All right, what else we got here? Ja Morant with the strip. Anything Ja's probably good. Jimmy Butler, man, Jimmy Butler's playing out of his goddamn mind. Even though he lost to the Grizzlies last night, a weird one. Anybody watch that game last night, the Heat Grizzlies? I had some DFS exposure, so I was paying attention to it, and it was like one of the few games on after we were done streaming. That final score was like 92-90 or something stupid like that. Like they both barely got into the 90s. And the announcer, or maybe actually the Heat might not have even cleared 90 because the announcer for the Heat had like one of the dumbest lines that, and I wanted to check the scores to make sure I get this right. Yeah, the final score was 89-85. Nobody cracked 90, which doesn't happen anymore. And the Heat announcer was like, the Heat are 0-6 when they don't score 90 points. So no shit. I would imagine everybody's 0 whatever when they don't get to 90, except for the Grizzlies who won with 89 points. I was just like, how is that the point you're making here? Anyways, back to the 10K talk. Zion, dude, anything Zion right now is really nice. So if you're trying to make like one big spend, Denslow, I think that's where I'm looking at. Michael Porter Jr. rookie debut. Whew, man. But then like I do like the idea of going after the Rising Stars Challenge. If you like, you end up, say you complete it, right? And you didn't get the LaMelo, and then now you spend like 9K to complete just the Anthony Edwards is going to be expensive, but you walk away, even if some of them lose value, you walk away with LaMelo out of 2021, right? It's a rare moment. There's only 2021 of them. When you think about his first moment, it's got 4,000, and you get the Anthony Edwards. So I don't know. I think that's where I'm at. All right, let's go back to enough whale talk. Time to go back to the minnows, right? Where I'm at. Is it safe to assume they're going back up? We're talking about the challenges, right? I mean, it is kind of interesting when you think, so how many people do we think are just like trying to get liquid right now so they can do this pack drop? And that so many people are not going to get the pack. So does that mean they're like, okay, so everybody's moving off of these, then they're going to see these low prices on the challenge, so then they like swoop in and try to scoop them again? Because if that's the case, man, I say if you have extra funds right now, I'm scooping stuff. If you are into the challenge, I'm going after it right now because I don't think it's going to go much lower than this, especially with the Seeing Stars. I can't see it going lower. So I think that's what I'm doing. 35K moments have increased in value as a set release while all other sets have declined. Why do we think that is? I'm so intrigued by why the 35K has gone up. Do we think because there's going to be all-star challenge with this new rare pack, and you're going to need some commons from the 35K pack. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird to me. I can't. If someone has a hypothesis as to why those are going up, I'll be curious. I'm upset. I put my Giannis Seeing Stars up when he was 420, and I got underbid all night. Oof. That's all right. You still got a Giannis, right? You still got a Giannis. All right. Let's get 3 moments needed for the drop. Minimum 3. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the news. So you needed 3 moments. Okay, wow. That's yeah. I like. Oh, you know what? Shout out for Top Shot though for continuing to be a little bit inventive or innovative in how. Frankie, dude. Sorry, Frankie. There's a lot of chats coming in, Frankie. There's a lot of chats, and I'm also looking at another screen. Derek, I know some people who sold some Seeing Stars with the hope of getting the pack and buying back later with profits from the rare pack. If they miss, yeah, they will just buy the stars back. Yeah, I think so too. That's what I'm saying, man. There's a lot of opportunity to scoop some stuff. But clearly not the 35K moments, not the cheap 35K moments as those all went up. Yeah, this is Leaf. I love this, right? 200 last night selling your cheapies. Good for you while people were trying to scoop moments. Also, it's so surprising that many people didn't own 3 moments yet, just because of how low the floor has been in the marketplace the last couple of days. Huh. Anyways, all right, let's go back to some. We'll get back to this. I want to talk a little bit more about some of the action last night and see like if there was anything we need to pay attention to. The Mavericks won again last night, and they beat the Clippers. And I just love. There's no analysis right here. Just love watching the Clippers lose. So if you're a Clippers fan, I'm sorry this morning, but I love to see it. The other thing I want to talk about, the Nets. The Nets are getting scary good. So the Nets are without. They were without. What's his name? Kyrie Irving last night. They were without Durant. They're missing a lot of pieces. They're playing the Pacers, who not a great team, but a good team. They've got some firepower with Sabonis, who Sabonis had like a nice triple-double last night. But look at Harden's moments right now. And I personally, as an NBA fan, have never been a huge Harden dude. And only because I just don't think I enjoy watching that style of basketball. However, what he was doing with the Nets with Durant and Kyrie on the floor, I am a little more intrigued by. But we're learning the Nets are just going to be really good. They're arguably could get the 1 seed without KD right now. And when KD gets back, like, holy shit, right? So I just want to look at some of Harden's moments. And obviously these ones are priced up, right? But when you look at some, like, is he going to get some MVP talk now? Right? If he brings, right, Embiid's missing some time. The Nuggets, my money's still on Jokic for MVP. That's where I'm still leaning right now, because I do think Embiid's going to rest a little bit longer than we think. There's just no reason to rush him back. You need him full strength for the playoffs, and like the Sixers are secure. And I mean, the Sixers almost beat the Bucks last night in overtime without him. But if Harden starts creeping into the MVP talk, dude, look at and I know we've pointed this Series 1 moment out before, right? That block, which is really nice. It's his Series 1 moment where he blocks Lou Dort to move on to the second round of the playoffs. It's a really nice moment. His Seeing Stars, I mean, I'm not saying like buy Seeing Stars for long term, but like even if you're a newer investor, you're newer to Top Shot, you're not trying to spend a couple hundo on something, but you're like, oh, I want a superstar. Dude, this moment's only $38. It's a layup. It's out of 35,000. It's nothing like too sexy, but like it's Harden, man. It's Harden. And I think, man, Harden is like really good right now. Really good. So I like this. I like Harden was somebody that stood out last night. And also, I mean, we've talked about Sabonis quite a bit, but Sabonis looked like an absolute monster last night, putting up a huge stat line. And he's just like wildly underpriced on this site. His Series 1 keeps going down, man. This is his first moment on the site. Series 1 under 260, like all of the Series 1 stuff. Let's actually look at we got a cough coming. All right, we back. Let's look at Series 1, and then let's also filter. Let's just look at like 600 on and a low. And descending. All right. I'm just curious, like, let's see what stuff let's do it even lower than that, actually. Let's do 300. I just want us to see like how many ridiculously underpriced things. DeAndre Ayton again, 300. A Bol. I mean, however you feel about Bol, but the Kendrick Nunn block. He's getting all those rookie badges too, right? He's getting all those rookie badges. Again, we say this all the time, but we don't pay attention to the Series 1 rookies like we do the Series 2. This is out of 1959. So that one sticks out. Malcolm Brogdon, dude, being 260, Sabonis 259, another Ayton 255. So like you're getting Ayton's first moments sub 300. Jamal Murray. So there's like, man, and again, I've said this for a while, and we're not seeing it right now, right? We're seeing the Series 1 value go down. I think that's wrong. Like long term, I think that's wrong. I think Series 1 is just going to be more valuable because it's the first series, it's the lower mint number. Like I think it's just going to continue to go up as Top Shot blows up a little bit. So I'm like a big fan of Series 1, and I just feel like there's a lot of room for growth in Series 1 value. And there's just like, man, it's just low. All right, what are some of the stuff I'm missing here? What are we looking at? Put your 35K comments up for 20. Yeah, if you're trying to flip some 35K moments, now's the time to do it before the pack drop happens. Yeah, I agree. Like he's for sure a Hall of Famer. And this is all with him out without him doing anything in the playoffs. Like if he all of a sudden, granted, it's going to be like Durant's team, but if Harden shows up in a playoff, walk away with a chip, like all of a sudden his like legacy ceiling has gone up. We had this conversation, I think, on the marketplace a couple weeks ago, but like who, what like top 5 players right now that their legacy would change drastically, or not drastically, but their ceiling would get a lot higher if they won a championship, right? And CP3 was thrown out there, Giannis was thrown out there, and I think Harden's a candidate for that too. It's a little bit different, right? Because he's going to a team with Durant and Kyrie, but I still think, he has just been hammered the last 8 years for his playoff performances when things matter, just shutting down, completely falling apart. Even that time where they came back against the Clippers, like that big comeback happened. This was years ago, but that big comeback happened with him on the bench and like Josh Smith cooking. Shout out to Josh Smith, former NBA player and now dunk contest evaluator, judge. Yeah, Patrick, this is a good call too. Luka's being slept on for MVP. Although I think he's creeping up in the odds, right? He's still like top 5 right now. But Mavs do look poised to make a run. But again, seeing the Clippers lose last night and the Nuggets win, I'm going to do a little quick standings update because I do think the standings in the West are going to dictate if Jokic is MVP eligible or not. I think if they get to top 4. So right now the Nuggets are tied in the loss column with both Portland and the Clippers for the 4 seed, but are in 5th right now because they're two wins behind the Clippers. But man, the Clippers look like they're a mess, right? They don't have a point guard. They don't have a point guard right now. So I'm in on both this call. The Luka call. I think Luka, Harden, and Jokic all have like pretty good odds for MVP because LeBron's still the favorite right now. Jesus Christ. How dare you? You guys know that I share the comments before reading them, and this is what happens. Patrick says sold that. Dude, you still sold a 35K moment for $28. We love to see it. It's okay. Oh, you want me to take a look at OG Anunoby? Is that what we're saying here? Does OG have a Series 1 moment? Let's look at OG. He does. So he had 254 and 150. Wow. And this looks like it's probably his first moment on the site, right? 250 for his first moment. That's not bad. Frankie says, do we think that this 35K pump this morning is representative of a larger pump than any of those cards would have seen with added badges? If so, sell your 35 except big names. That's an interesting conversation. I'm of that mind right now, but again, I still don't have a full grasp on this 35K serial market. It's still I still gravitate towards holding on to young potential stars like a Halliburton, Edwards. They're still in their rookie season and have like a really high ceiling, and like actual stars. I think I'm holding all of those. Other than that, I get flipping right now. If the price just like unexpectedly is going up high, especially if you are trying to get this rare pack and you're like, oh, I can flip like some $6 moments for 16. Yeah, I don't hate it. Exactly. Like the next moment, sold the $6 Brogdon for $8.10. Now is the time to triple up on those. Yeah, I'm with that. Should I invest in some of those 15Ks that seem like they're down? I do think there's still like some room on those 15Ks, right? As these serials continue to grow, but I think it depends on the player. Like I'm really interested in what's his, like I'm interested in the 15K dudes who are stars. I think that's where I'm at. Travis Hull said, you got a nice shot. Oh, that's nice. We love that. We love that. We also love Overzet and Karain. Good people. Rising Star. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? All these challenges are super, super underpriced right now. All those challenges are so underpriced. And this you're looking at me, right? I'll show you what I'm sitting on right now, which is why. Also, let's look at this shit pack. So I got one of the stress tests and Jamal Murray, Dwight Howard, and Troy Brown Jr. What a pack, huh? Although I do love Jamal. But so for Rising Stars, right, we got a little MPJ, little Theo Maledon, little Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and let's keep going. Let's keep going. Tyrese Halliburton. So I'm going for that Zion right now. And now when we look at Rising Stars, let's look at some Rising Stars. Also some business, right? If you guys haven't subscribed or liked the stream, you should do that. I'm also, if you guys weren't here last night, we started a little Discord, which, you know, we're still very new to doing anything Discord related. So be gentle, but I'm going to drop a link for the Discord. Feel free to jump in there if you want, because I know we have a lot of new people here today. I'm going to throw that in the chat. Feel free to pop in the Discord. All right, let's look at the Rising Star prices again. So LaMelo is still holding because it's LaMelo. But I will say he was, you know, when we first started looking at this last week, he was around 5K. Then yesterday was 4,700. So it's still, we did see a little dip. But now what we're really seeing, Precious Achiuwa was in the mid 400s, is sub 4 now. Wiseman was getting up to 2K. He's now under 1,500. We got a cough coming. There we go. But you're seeing a lot of the stuff that was sitting in the 500 range dip down to the 400 range. So, you know, this is still an expensive challenge. And I like the Zion one because I have the Halliburton. But if you're someone that has the LaMelo, like shout out Tampa Bay Tommy if he's here this morning, who's got the number 69 LaMelo. If you are someone sitting on that LaMelo, this is getting a lot cheaper. This is getting a lot cheaper to get that Rising Star. And that Zion or that Edwards is looking pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of people are saying they were confused about that. Yeah, if I can sell Larry Nance for $15, that's happening. Yeah, although Larry Nance balled last night. Larry Nance did ball. We should talk about that game for a second. Man, dude, the Celtics are such a bummer. Like, how are you losing to the Cavs? I know you were missing Tristan Thompson and Kemba Walker for rest. Well, Kemba for rest, not Tristan Thompson. But, like, man, you get 29 points out of Tatum, 28 points out of Jaylen Brown, 19 points out of Marcus Smart. And then just fucking nothing from anyone else except Robert Williams. Robert Williams, they're now letting him play, and he's turning into a little something, and we love that. We love that. But, oh, my God. But anyways, Larry Nance, back from injury. The Cavs are going to lose. He's young. You might as well. They're supposed to lose, and then they beat the Celtics. But he's going to get a lot of run. I know Kevin Love's a buyout candidate, maybe a potential trade candidate. Larry Nance, 18 and 10 last night. I don't know. I mean, I've always really liked Larry Nance. So if he's going to get whenever he gets real minutes, he's going to produce. So I'm not trying to pump Larry Nance right now, but I am. That's what I'm doing. Savon, do you think 3-badge LaMelo will be more valuable than the Rising Star LaMelo when badges come out? Probably at first. Here's the thing, right? We're going to continue to see more LaMelo moments come out. There is always going to be some value with LaMelo because of that first moment, because he got all the badges. It's his first moment. Very sexy. The thing to remember, though, like the Rising Stars have a lower serial number, right? So the first moment's out of 4,000. Rising Stars is out of 20,021. It's also a cooler moment than his bullshit assist, right? So let's look up. I know we've done this before, but let's compare the two moments. And then remember, we're going to get more moments. Like we're probably going to get a legendary at some point. We're going to get more LaMelo moments that are going to look cooler than these. And I wonder what that does to the value, right? Like, look at this is such, how are we giving this an assist? That box score, whoever's doing the box score that night was very generous with that assist. And then you look at this one, it's a little bit nicer, but I'm assuming at some point we're going to get that dunk against the Suns where he like took over the fourth quarter and just like slammed it down. So like, it's hard to say. I mean, I think it's always like, this is a very good moment to have, but if you're saying like, which one should I get? I don't know. I'm assuming everything gets a little bit of a bump when the badges come out. All right, what else did I miss here? Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. We talked about him a bunch, and I'm curious what his value has done. Wow, this has actually gone down a little bit. I don't know if the heat of Kevin Porter Jr.'s first couple games back, but here, dude, the Rockets are in weird shape, right? We saw PJ Tucker get traded to the Bucks, which I don't know what that does to PJ Tucker's value or the Bucks as a team, but the Rockets are going to be playing their young dudes. They're going to be playing Kenyon Martin Jr. They're going to be playing Kevin Porter Jr. They're going to be playing JFK Jr. They're just going to be running dudes out there, right? So I think Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to be getting minutes. He looks really good. He looks really, really good. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to buy that. That's what happened. You just saw me do that in my brain. Like, do I want to spend $750 today? But yeah, I do. I like that Kevin Porter Jr. And we are going to get some more cool moments. We got another call. All right. Are we really going to have an all-star game challenge or 2 plus a cool cat challenge and maybe a hollow challenge on top of all the current challenges? It does feel that way. It feels like we get a lot of challenges happening. Yeah, I agree with this. I'm sensing frustration with this comment, and I agree with it. I feel you. It's been a little frustrating. Wow, I'm so behind on the chat. But it's hard to keep up with it. It feels like it's bringing the overall floor of the market down a little bit with all these challenges. And yeah, I get you. It's a little frustrating right now. All right, what else did I miss here? Are you going to do live pack open later if you get one at Top Shot Takes? Here's the thing. I'm technically supposed to be busy this afternoon. So if that gets moved around and I'm here streaming for the drop and I get a pack, yeah, we'll open some packs. If not, and we get packs, we'll do it the next time we're live for sure. Rising star prices will rise again. Shout out Joe Vu, who came on last night, opened a pack. We loved that. Yeah, I agree too. I think once all of these challenges will scoop back up after this pack drop. It is so wild. Every time a pack drop happened, they're like, we got to sell now so I have money for the pack, even though you got like a 10% chance of getting a pack. Yeah. So I think both Rising Stars and Seeing Stars will come back up. Thank you to Kicks. Yeah, no excuses. Ooh, Aaron says, yeah, so mine does. It sounds like what they were doing, like the longer you've been here, the faster or not the faster, but like they need to prove you are who you are. So I found out last week, I think I finally got it, and I started in late January. So it's coming. I do have the ability to withdraw, and yeah, I do have I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I do have the ability to withdraw. I should have moved faster on that, but it's coming. You'll get it. You'll definitely get it. Yeah, Celtics do suck. I know. I agree. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of Celtics, a lot of depressed Celtics. I'm still learning the NBA players, Bohan or Bogdan. Which one is worth? I see what you're saying. Sorry, it took me a second. Let's look up the Bogdanoviches, huh? That sounds like a sitcom we could use. Bojan and Bogdan. All right, so the reason I like Bogdan a little bit more is he is supposedly going to be the face, the Tyler Hero, if you will, of Europe when they start like promoting a little bit higher on that. So, or harder on that. So I've scooped some Bogdan in hopes. I actually have his Metallic Gold Series 1. I also think if the Hawks are going to turn it around, I mean, yes, it's Trae Young, John Collins, and Clint Capella, but Bogdan is like a huge cog in that. Like he needs to perform if the Hawks are going to make any sort of run. And I just like him as a player. I always rooted for him on the Kings. I don't know. I think he's won me money on DFS before. So my judgment is colored. So keep that in mind. Ooh, what are your thoughts on the Zion reward value? His 1642 moment is going for 2,700. I got pretty excited. I think it was Greg Murray who shared like an update on the challenge, but this was as of Tuesday. So I'm not sure where it's at right now. I actually think someone put it in the Discord last night. But the Anthony Edwards, I think, is at like 240 right now, total completed. It's still got some time left in the challenge, so I'm sure that gets closer to like a 400 or 500 range. And that one's going to be more expensive. So I think Zion will be a little bit higher than that, but it should be sub 1,000, I think. And it's got me excited. I mean, that's why I'm going for it. That's because man, Zion is turning into a monster right now. And the Pelicans are a weird team. So it's like hard for like nationally to get super excited about Zion. But every moment of his is a highlight. Like in that last Blazers game, which the Pelicans fell apart in the fourth quarter, every moment was like a 6 spin followed by a dunk. He's just so good around the rim. So I love Zion. All right, what else we got? The Mitchell will go back up. Yeah, I think we're going to see everything go down and then come back up. No, I totally agree that Luka is the face of Europe. I should say that. I'm not saying Bogdan is better than Luka. There are plenty of European players better than Bogdan. So let me make that clear. I just mean Bogdan is very active in Top Shot, I'm pretty sure has like a relationship with Dapper and was rumored to be like, how we see Tyler Hero right here. That's what we're going to see with Bogdan when that rollout happens. That's what I was saying. Don't, before the chat murders me, I promise you, Luka is a much better player. Tim Donegan. Yeah, we'll look up Greg's in a little bit. Shout out Greg Murray. He does really good stuff. Yeah, Hawks 8-1 under Nate McMillan. So poor Lloyd Pierce, man, but apparently it was the right call. All right, what else we got? I feel bad. Everyone's like losing their mind about the Luka thing. There was a good question in here that I'm missing. Comparing these Series 2 35,000 to Series 1 is crazy. I'm selling JaVale McGee for 20 and the Series 1 is 1. Yeah, so I think, right, as Frankie pointed out earlier, it's because we got to go in there and buy. You need like 3 moments, so that's why everything spiked. But yeah, I agree. Like Series 1 across the board, all of those base values are base moments are super undervalued. I didn't have enough time to research this morning, and I wanted to, but Patrick Carrain pointed out like some pretty good research on comparing the metallic golds of Series 1 with like the market and the base Series 1, and how like there's still just so much value on some of those base Series 1 moments that are commons, like not the rares, not the metallic golds or the rookie debuts or anything. But yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild that those aren't catching up. And yeah, JaVale McGee for $20 is bonkers. No disrespect for JaVale. Was 1,200 now 900. Let's original cuck. Nothing like saying original cuck this early in the morning. Yeah, so where's LeBron at? I mean, I'm not freaking out about LeBron, especially if you got it in a pack. That's nice. I think again, right, we're seeing a market. We were seeing a market dip before we announced there were packs happening, right? With all these challenges happening, with the 35K serials, we're in a little bit of a bear run. And I think in general, those are all going to come back up in general. Yeah. So I'm not too concerned. If I'm a LeBron dude, or a LeBron holder, I'm not really worried about LeBron right now. LeBron is gonna be fine. So don't freak. Yeah, Tim's with you. We're gonna be all right. Yeah, there's a lot of action on the marketplace today. This is kind of fun. Let's just see what's happening in general. Yeah, again, you're still seeing these rising stars. Oh, man, a PJ Tucker 35K for $17. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, now's the time, man. Now's the time. You want to scoop some Series 2, Series 1. Series 1 cards that are cheap players I don't want, and all the others are priced pretty high at 1K-ish. Okay, well, Drunk Tree, I'm gonna show you a little something. We're gonna look at some base Series 1. I know we did this a second ago, but we're gonna say, let's say 500 and under. Okay. We'll start at the bottom. Now we're here. All right, Dylan. Okay. I'm not saying go out and get Dylan Brooks. All right. So everybody pump the brakes before before you yell at me. But Dillon Brooks, the Grizzlies are going to get Triple J back any day now. They had a nice, impressive win against the Heat. Grizzlies are a fun young team. $78 for Dillon Brooks seems a little bonkers. Again, I'm not saying go get him, but just throwing that out there. All right, what else we got here? Now, again, this is all sub 100, so I'm not freaking out about any of this. But we're going to keep going. I bet when we get into the 200 range, that's where we're going to start seeing some like really underpriced. Evan Fournier, this one's interesting. Again, out of 4,000, only because rumored Evan Fournier definitely on the trade market. He's an expiring contract, I think, so it'd behoove Orlando not like they got to move him. They have to move him unless Orlando's in denial that they're going to somehow make a run. Also, remember when Terrence Ross's moment was like wildly expensive when he first got on? It's like, oh yeah, let's everybody chill out. All right, let's find some more moments. Jordan McLaughlin, this is a rookie moment right here. Rookie moment. All the badges right here for Jordan McLaughlin. So he's a backup point guard. I'm assuming the Timberwolves will be moving off D'Angelo Russell at some point, and Ricky Rubio is going to be done. McLaughlin's going to move into, I don't know if it's more meaningful minutes is what I'll say. So I kind of like Jordan. Let's see what Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown's down to $95. Okay. Let's see what Bruce Brown's stat line was last night. And again, I know people like laughed when I brought up Bruce Brown last time. Bruce Brown straight up playing the 4 for the Nets right now. And I imagine when Durant comes back, he either shifts to the 3 or comes off the bench and is like the 6th man. Bruce Brown last night, 23 minutes. Wow, he played a little bit less than normal, but was he in foul trouble? No, so that's surprising. But 11-4, whatever. Bruce Brown is an exciting dude, and he's under $100. This is with his old team. I think it's his only moment on the site right now, and like he's probably going to win a championship. So whatever. I like Bruce Brown. We got a cough coming. Oh my God, I've been muted this whole time. Holy shit. That is so funny. That is so fun. How long? This is why you can't do content by yourself. Oh my God. You know what though? This is not, you guys got a slideshow. I basically gave you a slideshow. You know what's impressive? There's still 180 people here. Like, are people more into this because I wasn't talking? Oh my God. How long did that go? That must have gone for 5 minutes. Oh man, Frankie, we do need help, Frankie. So just reach out into the DMs, either me or there. Man, that was hilarious. Holy shit. All right. Anyway, see, there we go. There we go. Get the digs in. Oh, this is incredible. I feel like we got more viewers and lost more followers simultaneously with that. You muted is still better than cable TV. All right. Anyways, The point from that slideshow was no, stop it. Don't do that, Spencer. Don't do that. Don't make me be scared. Wow. Okay. All I wanted to say about that, Bruce Brown, Yusuf Nurkic, fuck, who knows? I'm saying there's a lot of value in series 1. Man, it's so fun. Oh. All right, Lucas asked a question that I don't really have an answer to, but would be curious other people's thoughts on this. How much do you think the All-Star LeBron moment will be? How many people do we think are going to complete it? Let me see if I can. Let's pull up Greg Murray. Actually, I think we tweeted it out recently. Also, follow us at Top Shot Ticks if you haven't. Let's pull up. Where's Greg Murray at? I forgot how many tweets we had during the pack drop. Here we go. Where's Greg Murray? All right, there's an easier way to do this. We've tweeted too much. All right. Here we go. So this is Top Shot Flips. All right, this is the challenge tracker, right? So as of right now, this is what it's on pace for, right? So on pace for 1,800 to get the LaMelo. Wow, that's going to be lower than I thought it was too. I thought that was going to be like mid 2Ks. That's interesting. Metallic gold, we're not going to talk too much about. But what's interesting, I mean, only 150. That's pretty good. Seeing Stars 20. This is 2,100. So and 20, and for the LeBron, we're at 1,500. So if that LeBron is like sub 3K, sub 2K, like you're getting a LeBron pretty low. So I could see that. I could see that going up. But man, this is Rising Star. Ooh, Rising Stars on pace for 431. Man, imagine getting that Anthony Edwards out of 431. But yeah, looking at a LeBron under 2K, like let's look at LeBron. Let's look at his moments that have, oh, I got to filter. Let's clear that. And then let's look at LeBron. All right, so let's look at some of his serial moments, right, that aren't rare. So his 35,000's at 189, lowest ask. His 15,000 is 895. His 7,500 is 1,450. His 3,000 is 5K. So, I mean, the difference between the Series 1 and the Series 2, so they're both going to be considered common. This is a Series 1 moment, and his 1,000 is 14K. That's a Series 1 moment, right? So there's probably a little bit more value in that. And Spencer's right. It has so much time left. I agree. And I think that number probably goes up today because I'm sure there's a lot of sharp people out there right now that are looking at that being like, wait, this is too cheap to complete the LeBron. So yeah. And Tim also makes a good point, right? Like it's not officially on the site. So I agree. That's going to go a little bit higher. No. And it's not already at 1,600. It's on pace for 1,600. So it's on pace for 1,600. I think, right? Yeah, this is on pace, not completed yet. Oh, wait, or is it? No, yeah, on pace for, or unless I'm reading that incorrectly. No, these are completions. I'm sorry. That's going to be a lot higher. I'm sorry. I was reading that incorrectly. Sorry, guys. Still shook from being on mute for that long. Do you think there will be an All-Star Challenge? Which game winner being the yeah, I think that was the speculation, right? That the Dame is going to be the game winner. I mean, that's going to be the reward moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that maybe that's speculative. I'm not sure. All right, let me do some business real quick, right? I'm going to drop the Discord in there one more time. If you are interested in joining the Discord, it's a lot of fun. We're still pretty new, figuring things out, but we're having a good time. A lot of cool things. So I'm going to share the Discord. If you haven't liked the stream yet, go. There's a bunch of people here, right? Which we love. There's a bunch of people in here. But if you haven't liked the stream, please go do that because it gets a lot of more eyeballs in here. So we have 72 likes with 173 people. Let's get that over 100, huh? Let's get that over 100 real quick. And then the last thing I'll say, subscribe to the channel. All right, let's go back to the questions. Eden said they said in the blog, Dame moment will be part of a future challenge. Yeah. Dame 3 and Giannis Bank 3. Yeah, I love Giannis Bank 3. Yeah, that's the one moment that's got me excited for this pack, if I'm being honest, is that Steph 3. That Steph turnaround 3. Yeah. You should go through some of the moments coming in the pack. Hey, That's a great idea. That's a great idea. All right, let me pull up the moment. All right. Let's get that. Let's get that link. Oh, wait, no, that's not what we wanted. 1 second. Hey, at least I'm not on mute right now, huh, guys? At least I'm not on mute. I still can't believe that. That was wild. All right, I'm also gonna, hold on, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna blow this up so y'all can see it a little bit better. Hopefully there was nothing important that you can see there. All right, here we go. Can you see that a little bit better? Let me blow it up a little bit more, sorry. All right, so we got a James Harden step back three. Kyrie Irving throws down a slam. We don't see a lot of Kyrie dunks. Jaylen Brown with the rainbow three. Tatum with the down a ham. Tatum had some really nice dunks in that All-Star game, so I am excited for the Tatum dunk. Luka kind of had a weird game. I hope this Jokic had. I was actually hoping for the Jokic. Do you guys remember there was an alley-oop that Jokic kind of just like palmed off the backboard and in? I would have liked that. The Steph Curry look away three though, and that's the other thing, man. These are going to be out of 2021, so there's going to be a lot of excitement about that. Zion with one of the completed dunks. What did he go for? Like 2 for 12 with completed dunks. Chris Paul dunking is fun. Man, so I want to hear sound off in the chat. No, let me know in the chat. I'm curious obviously the Steph is the most exciting one. What are you guys hoping for in that pack? Like if you're not getting the Steph, what's the one that you want the most? And what's the one you want the least? I feel like it's Vooch, right? I feel like Vooch will be the least value. The CP3 alley-oop dunk, you're saying it's a 1-of-1, right? A 1 of 1. We'll never see that again. Original Cuck says, what would you guys reckon the estimated value of the pack drop? So we're seeing, right, like the worst, if you did the Rising Star challenge, if you get a Rising Star pack, what was the lowest? Let me flip to that real quick. And I forgot I had adjusted the settings, so now it looks like everything's huge. So like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's probably the lowest. Yeah, he's the lowest right now, 354. So if you get the worst moment right now, you still had a return on investment, right? So if that was the only moment you got, you paid $199 for it, you still essentially doubled up. And that's with the huge price dip today. Like that was up around 4 something yesterday. So yeah. A lot of people won't be in today's drop because they have real jobs, losers. You know what, though? I thought that the last time we had an early one, and boy, there was still a bunch of people in there. Not on mute, but maybe too loud. Am I screaming? I'm sorry if I'm screaming, guys. If I am too loud, let me know and I'll adjust. I apologize. Yeah, LeBron. Wait, what's LeBron's moment in here? Did I just go over that? Oh, yeah, throws down a reverse slam. Yeah, LeBron, obviously. I'm sorry. LeBron, Curry, Luka. That's CP3-1. Jokic holding up the MVP trophies for Giannis at the end of the game. Yeah, Richie, that's how I feel too, man. I'm not like super thrilled about this pack. I mean, I'm excited packs are happening. It's just good. It's good for content. It's good for the community. Everybody's excited. But overall, I'm not like super thrilled for this pack. But however, I will spend that shit so fast. Yeah, Mike Conley and Vooch. Ew. Agree. What else we got? You think it'll pop for 5K, huh? You think so? Quit my job to join the drop. No. Hey, listen, you can do it. The vaccine takes a second. You're going to be in queue that whole time. Just like hold the phone up, man. Hold the phone up. You still get the shot. Just sold a Joe Ingles for for $20. What is going on? Yes. Oh my God. If you bet on this, huge day for you. Let's check on our boy PJ Washington, who actually didn't have a stellar game last night. 339 back down, easy time to buy. But this is another example, right? Like his rookie badge is going for 2K, his metallic gold going for 1,500, but you can get this at 339. Series one moment, all the badges, it's a rookie. Again, I say this all the time. People forget that there are rookies in Series 1 because we've been so jacked up for the series two rookies, you know? So get in there. Oh, we're coughing. We got to cough. I'm going to remember to unmute. Okay, we're back. Also, we're almost at 200 viewers right now, so just keep hitting that like stream. I don't think we've ever broken 200 concurrent viewers. So if we do that, I don't know, we'll do a giveaway. Not this morning. We'll do a giveaway tomorrow morning. If we break 200 concurrent, we'll do a giveaway tomorrow. Okay, a giveaway and account reviews all day tomorrow. Yeah, people getting. That's what I'm saying. That's why I go back to the series one, because the people are just like dropping stuff to try to get liquid for this pack drop. So yeah, man, Joe Ingles for $20. Keep going back to that. You can see it being placed on the right moment of the cube. Yeah. And the same. Yeah. Like you're saying, like, right. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But like, let me go back. Like right here. Yeah. I like that. But yeah, PJ undervalue. Do you think the series one, the RJ Barrett series one is worth the 2K ask since it's only the 3 bad shares one? Yeah, I do. RJ. All right, where's the series one at? Wait, which one is worth? Oh, his rookie debut. Is that what you're saying? Wait, which one is worth 2K ask since it's only? I'm seeing this, my dude. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I was looking at a different one. Yeah. I mean, it is. And that's what's so crazy about PJ Washington, because PJ Washington that's the same type of moment, right? It's the same. And it's also like, oh, I get it. RJ's on the Knicks. And so there's a little bit more excitement about RJ. RJ's probably flashed a little bit of higher upside too. But to think that this moment is going for 2K for a base hit series one, and PJ's going for 339 is wild to me. But I do like RJ Barrett. And if the Knicks are going to be relevant, like, people are going to lose their mind with them. So, wow. Nuts. Yeah, I think a lot of our series one, we're all losing value on our series one right now. Like, I bought not Dante D. I bought DeJounte Murray at like 225, and that's gone down. But I think we're gonna see all of this. This is the stuff that dips during the pack drops in challenges. But again, long term, just like so high on series one. If a player is part of a challenge reward, does his base moment go up or down? I've never looked into this actually, Billy. That's a good question. So you're saying Anthony Edwards is in this current Rising Stars Challenger. You're asking, like, is he going to go up across the board because he's in a challenge? That's interesting. I don't know. Oh my God. Rumors Plumlee getting traded to the Nets. Really? Poor Blake, man. I love that the Nets pick up a Detroit big. And they're like, you know what? It's not working out. We got to get a new Detroit big. $19, huh? Look at how dumb this is. Look how dumb this is. Out of $35K, $19. Out of $12K, $19. Guys, go get that one. Go get that one. This is so stupid. Why is the 35K? Let's compare the moments here. They're both dunks. I mean, this is all Mason Plumlee does, right? Ooh, right by Bam. Okay, that is a nice dunk on Bam. I will say that. That is a nice dunk on Bam. And then let's check out the 12K one. Yeah, okay. So the first dunk is a little bit nicer, but one's out of 35K and one's out of 12K. What are we doing? And I totally agree. That is annoying. I wish we could use our balance on that. And that it's just like, oh, we're going to charge you. Yeah. That honestly, that is sometimes why I add money to my Dapper balance instead of just paying it through the CC. So that way I know it's covered. Blake Griffin retirement tour. Frankie's like, we don't want Plumlee. I got to say, I think Plumlee's a little underrated. You're seeing it on the Nuggets this year where they don't have a rim protector because Jokic can't do everything. And he's not wild on the defense. The defensive side anyways, but they are hurting. So I do think Plumlee, because you're not going to do it with DeAndre Jordan, Frankie. Who you want playing the 5 for you? Right now, Jeff Green's your best big. Like, come on. And no disrespect to Jeff Green. Yeah, nobody's looking at anything but the lowest price. Okay, Noah, this isn't what I said. It's not what I said, Noah. I guys still, yeah, just add the difference. 11 when you picked one up yesterday. I still can't get over the fact that I had muted myself that whole time. That is nuts. That is so nuts. Oh my goodness. All right, friends, I'm going to say we got like another 10 to 15 minutes. So drop some questions in there if you got them. If there's anybody you want me to look up, I'm happy to take a look. I'm excited. Oh, we're almost at 200. We're at 197. We need to start making some noise. We get to 200. We're doing a giveaway in the morning, which we've never done a giveaway. And it's going to be a Jason Tatum series too. I'm going to announce that right now. It's going to be because my man Robox sent it to me yesterday as a gift. So we're going to give back to the community. So we get over 200. We're going to do it. You guys got to chill with the Plumlee stuff. Ooh, let's look up Roby. We got over 200. We did it today. We did it, y'all. Jason Tatum going to the moon tomorrow. Let's look up Isaiah Roby. Who the one thing about Isaiah Roby that's bumming me out a little bit is I think that, yeah, we did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. Thank you for creating those fake accounts to get us there. The one thing I'll say that Roby's making me a little nervous is the Thunder have just kind of said, hey, we're going to play our young dudes way more. And I know they're getting a look at their young dudes and they're trying to lose, but Isaiah Roby's like losing some minutes to Moses Brown right now. But I love Isaiah Roby. I do. I have a bunch of Isaiah Roby. We've talked about him a bunch. All these young Thunder dudes, I think, have a ton of potential. The fact that they're competing the way they are, and they were supposed to win like 4 games this year, and they are really competing. And I think it's because these guys are overperforming. So I like Isaiah Roby a lot. Maybe it was divine intervention when you muted yourself talking about Nurkic and Bruce Brown. Come on. I love Nurk. There was somebody else had a good, oh yeah, Poku's getting some real minutes. Poku's what a weird looking dude. Poku is just like tall, skinny, wild. Kawhi is somebody who's always super underpriced on this site. It is so interesting who like we decide as a community are the most expensive players outside of like LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, Luka, Zion. But there's some dudes we just like collectively disrespect. Like Kawhi's one of them. Another one is Nick Jokic. I mean, I won't go through the metallic golds again. Also, I can definitely tell people created fake accounts to get us over 200. But it's okay. I'm with you. But yeah, I think Kawhi, man, $64 for Kawhi. Kawhi also having another really good season, even though I hate the Clippers. The Clippers aren't like performing really well. And even his out of 7,500 is only 135. This block is so sick too. I wish they had the slow-mo cut of this block. And this is 5'10", so obviously a little more expensive. But what an iconic block against Jamal Murray. This is where it was like the fingertips block. Again, they should have had the slow-mo cut of this. They should be able to update those. Dame is another one who, again, somebody put some respect on that dude's name. Dame is one of the most exciting players to watch. And look at it. I'm glad this has gone up because this was like $20 the other day. But this moment is so nice. The game winner against the Bulls. You get some Lexus in the background. Splash. Or maybe it's a Kia. I don't know. I just saw the word Kia. So then I was like, no, I think it's a Lexus. Who cares? That's not why we tuned in today. But that moment is so nice. $48 for that. And like 63 for his 15K, only a 148 for his 7,500. And his series 1, like out of 1,000. Oh, wait, no, it's 10,000. That's series 2 Seeing Stars. Out of 25. Yeah. So yeah, I think Dame very underpriced. Dame is very underpriced. Yes, pump Dame. Yeah, Trae Young too, man. Trae Young is someone, I think, again, we've talked about this before. I think people are just like done with Trae Young right now. They're like, he's kind of annoying. But yeah, 775 for series 1. But even if you wanted, like, you know, you're trying to get like a young star, his series 2 out of 15K, only 4,300. I mean, only $43. And his other one under 7. I really like this 7,500 serial. I think it's kind of unique to series 2. And only being 99, I like that. I like that. The Kawhi game winner from 2019 will be the most wanted card at some point whenever that lands. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for that. Like, you throw that in a run it back. Oh, wow. This was nice. Thank you. That's very nice. I honestly appreciate you guys. I want to see his back opening muted now. No, I appreciate so many people being here this morning and every morning. This would suck by myself. And if it was by myself, I would have been muted for the entire show today. So it's just way more fun seeing all these people in here. So I appreciate all the comments and the love as we do it. TJ McConnell said, no, I'm just kidding. We're not going to go down the TJ McConnell road. Can we discuss Roham's account? How is this legal that he has millions worth of moments and some of the best moments with the best serials on the site? Yeah, I don't have a good take on it. I don't know what the logistics are behind it. I'm sure he's not allowed to withdraw any of that. So I wonder if that becomes an auctionable thing later down the road. So I don't know. Yeah. Good question, Daniel. We talked about that briefly on a live stream, I think last night or last week. I can't remember. It all like blends together now. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good take on this. I think I need to understand more. If it was just like someone filling into the community when it first started, just to like test things, maybe they get auctioned off at one point. So I'm not sure. Good point. The cheapest moments in Top Shot have increased 300%. No, I think you think about how many new people are joining every day. I think we're going to continue to see that, right? New people get in and you're like, I don't want to buy a $9 Troy Brown Jr. I'm going to wait to see if I can get a pack. And then Top Shot comes out and it's like, you need to have moments to get a pack. So I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah. Roman has said he'll never buy or sell those moments, treat them as burned. And then Alan makes a good point. How is it legal that someone bought packs and moments from the marketplace? I hear you, Alan. Also, shout out to Alan for being here. Alan, we love Alan. Moody, we talked about Kmart Jr. earlier. He's fun, man. He's fun, and the Rockets have made it pretty clear they're not interested in winning games anymore. So I like Kmart. They're not going to be playing Oladipo on back-to-backs. He's a very good trade candidate or buyout candidate. John Wall's always dinged up. So Kmart, Kevin Porter Jr., Jayshawn Tate, all of those guys, they're going to put up stats on a losing team. So, yeah. Cool Cats 3 this weekend? Who knows, Ayub? Who knows? All right, 2 more minutes. So if you have any final questions, I'll see if I can mute myself for the last 2 minutes and just talk. I'm going to share the Discord one more time if you're interested in joining that. Again, it's very new. Be nice. We have a real fun community. Everybody's easygoing, good people. So let's keep that vibe going. And if you haven't liked the stream or subscribed, all that stuff, get in here. And hang out with us. And, let's get a pack. Let's get a pack today. It's pretty exciting. A midday pack, especially that's right around the time where I'm done like mentally with my day. So I like that now I've got something that's pretty exciting. Pretty excited. Space Bandits. We actually talked about this last night on our live stream, and they, that's completely out of their control. That's like international banking stuff fees. So that's not like a fee that they've applied. And they did an AMA on it. Jacob did an AMA on Reddit. So I recommend doing that. There's a ton of really good information. And again, we talked about it too. It's pretty cool. Like you can be frustrated with some of the decision makings, but the transparency that they are implementing or that they're showing us is really cool. You don't see that from a lot of companies. You don't see that from a lot of people in general, where they're just like, hey, we're putting it all on the table. And so it is cool how open they are to answering questions and letting us know the thought process behind stuff. So, but I definitely recommend checking out that AMA. It's pretty good. What else we got? Why would you buy a $19 Mason Plumlee? Very good point. Although very good point, Buttery Buckets. Good counter from when we talked about that. It sucks I can't get a pack without having moments, and I'm new. I don't have money for some of those moments. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Well, you're saying like you want to start with packs because that's the best value, but there's also a lot of really cheap moments out there. I know we saw it spike today because there's a pack drop, but there's still a lot of really cool moments in there. But I hear you. Oh, shout out to D Threat. We love it. I would again shouting out the chat one more time. Oh, Tolbarus. Shout out Tolbarus. I want to say Tolbarus sent a really cool. We're gonna have him on at some point soon. Hopefully, send some really cool artwork to us that Really, really cool Michael Jordan stuff. And it was a book and everything. So Tolberish, you should plug that in the chat. But we'll also have you on to talk about it. It's really, really cool. All right, we're going to cover, yes, all the Indiana Pacers are sleepers in my opinion. Not all of them, but Malcolm Brogdon Series 1 and Sabonis Series 1. Silly. All right, last question right here. Chris, do you think Rising Stars and Seeing Stars will spike before the challenge ends? We're seeing like a super dip right now. I do think it, because of the pack drop, right? I think it'll sneak back up a little bit. So there's no way this is the floor. It's going to come back up. It's going to come back up. All right, dudes, this was so fun. Thank you for bearing with me as I muted myself for a good 3-minute run. Shout out to Alan, who's been super helpful in the chat today, answering some questions here. I thought that was so I shout that out. Yeah, we'll be back sometime in the next few days. I mean, I'll definitely be here tomorrow. We're doing a giveaway because we hit 200 concurrent. Jason Tatum's going to give away tomorrow. So at 9 a.m., we'll be back here. And then, yeah, get in the Discord, follow us on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and we'll be back. Let's go get some packs today, huh? All right. Bye, everybody. Good work today.